Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan. This is a Patreon request video. As a patron of Magic Gathering Strat at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat, you get to make deck requests and then I will play that deck. This deck is from denofbears. He is a much better Standard Pauper player than I am. He is preparing for Gwyneth's upcoming Standard Pauper League, and yes, I'm in that league. So I'm also interested in testing, and now denofbears is not entirely sure about the card choices. I love it that it's Dimir. I love that it has Treasure Cruises, but only 3. I think that's a mistake. But we have 4 anglers, and I think maybe 4 anglers and 4 Treasure Cruises is the key. Rowing Processor is trying to make a Gary impression by gaining life. And maybe that's the most efficient way of doing it. So I have some sideboarding advice as well that we shall address. But now let's play. And here comes Forli. Well-known Standard Pauper player. Shout out to Forli. If I remember correctly, he is the guy that shows up every now and then in the tournaments and just win. Wow, 5-5-7-3. This is why I'm not too fond of Rowing Processor. I'm gonna keep this. But I am reluctant. I have a very hard time throwing away 3 spell for 3 land for business hand. Spell Shrivel, I think it is close to unplayable. A counterspell that's worse than cancel, I'm not impressed. But we will try to set it up. Yeah, now we can actually anticipate at the end of his turn. How do you like my new sweet lands? He misses the land drop. Well, I want the Skyspawner. I do want the land even more. I think I'm just going to take the land here. And be ready with Spell Shrivel. Well, you are playing against the right guy to miss land drops against, because I am not doing anything. Here he comes. F8. F6. F6. Time is always important here. Incubator Drone. Or the Mega Counterspell. I like the Mega Counterspell here. But I can't cast it because I don't have 2 blue. I am gonna play Incubator Drone. Oh, he is green too. Blister Pod. And bone splinters on something. Fair enough. Okay, now I'm just sitting back countering stuff, I assume. So let's trade the science. A Rowing Processor. Is there no better life gain card? I can't cast cancel either. Okay, Spell Shrivel is better than cancel at some point. And apparently denofbears think it is better because he's playing 4 of this. I'm gonna let a spell, a Blister Pod resolve, because it just doesn't do anything. I don't want to waste Unholy Hunger. I don't want to waste Reave Soul. But now I really hope he does something. Now I'm gonna counterspell something because I don't want to discard. Vulture's Aven seems like a good thing to counterspell. So processing is now enabled. No fighting. Complete Disregard. Can't cast my counter spells. How about the Ruined Processor then? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's no use holding up mana of counter spells if you can't counterspell. Yeah. Ta-da! Okay, now you can do anything you want, sir. Anything you want. Removing my creature is probably the good thing, as I'm gonna remove anything you play. Where is another blue mana? Here comes the Vulture's Aven, exploiting Blisterpod. The card advantage. It's fantastic. Blue mana, please. The Scions are dying today. I will anticipate main phase here to find another land. Backwater or Treasure Cruise. Oh, that's rough. I need a Treasure Cruise. I am not gonna return a Treasure Cruise like that. So let's give Treasure Cruise something to work with. 5 cards. I do expect counter spells from him, but I will Treasure Cruise if he's tapped out. Here, now he cruises. Pretty nice. And he is now up to 8 cards. I think the theory here is that Ruined Processor is extremely hard to get rid of with the removal in this format. I would feel safer if I had another blue mana. Skyspawner. We are in Skyspawner land. So Complete Disregard, Treasure Cruise for 2. I will be at... I'll find the land, so... That works. And Treasure Cruise for 2 mana. And I did not find the land. Wow. Well, I guess it's Ruined Processor. Now I'm kind of happy that I don't play 4 Treasure Cruises. And I can hear you shouting at me, that's why you don't play 4 Treasure Cruises. But I do play 4 Gurmag Anglers. So I would probably replace just the Gurmag Angler with the Treasure Cruise. Oh no! That's scary. Silumgar Butcher. Killing my Skyspawner. And playing a Skyspawner of his own. So Evolving Wilds, getting my second blue mana finally. But I can't use it. I can attack. And I'm not scared of anything he has. So I guess I'll just play a Gurmag Angler here. For... I could play it for 3, but there is no point in that. So I'll play it for 5. The point would be to enable Treasure Cruise, but yeah, the Treasure Cruise will come. If we build it, it will come. Okay, now we want to get Contradict in. Ethereal Ambush, just 2 more dudes. Oh, manifested dudes. No, Bone Splinters. Yeah, I'll happily trade the Angler for 2 of those, right? And I can cast another Angler for 3. Which I will do. Now I'm keeping up cancel. So what am I cancelling? Anything that can block the Gurmag Angler, a Treasure Cruise. Am I cancelling removal? Probably not. Yeah, that thing I'm cancelling. That felt good. Vulture's Aven. Exploiting a Bone Splinters. And he gives up. So now let's look at the sideboarding advice. We are playing against a grindy deck. Okay. Cut Reave Soul and some number of complete disregards. If the opponent seems to have a hard time dealing with anglers and rune processes, then I like cutting Skyspawners, Incubator Drones to make room for Duress and counters. So let's try that. Cut the anticipates. I don't know. Is this a mid-range deck or a control deck? I think it is more mid-rangey. I don't think we need grasp. Bring in the strokes for the big guys. And the rest is perhaps. Yeah, this is why I need a sideboard plan, because I am so bad at improvising. He should have anglers, right? Mana Screw is the worst. I want to cut my Spell Shrivels. That's what I want to do. Why are the anticipates still in my deck? Did I cut something else? I cut the Skyspawners. So let's keep 2 anticipates then. Yeah. Okay, denofbears, how would you have sideboarded against this deck? I don't even know if it's mid-range or control, but it looks more mid-range than control. I didn't actually see an angler from his side as well, but yeah, let's see what we can do. 5-5-7-5. I'm keeping this because I'm gonna draw something that I can play. And I think taking mulligans in these matchups are pretty rough. Oh no, Unholy Hunger dies. Fueling the Gurmag Angler. But it took Contradict. The 5-mana counterspell seems a lot worse than a 5-mana removal spell. And now I'm gonna duress him. Taking Treasure Cruise. What the hell is that? Target opponent discards 2 cards. Fair enough. You are not gonna play Treasure Cruise, sir. I would love to discard 2 cards. Because then I can cast Gurmag Angler. Three color seems to be pretty supported in this format. I'm getting a swamp as I have 2 islands in hand. Complete Disregard, 1 mana from... Maybe the Complete Disregards were a mistake to keep in. But he had like Avens and Flyers, Skyspawners and stuff. Did he bring in a counterspell? Well, he's gonna make me discard now, and I'm gonna Spell Shrivel his discard. Or maybe we will do nothing. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna cast it into open blue mana. Maybe I should. Does he have it's Disdainful Stroke he needs, or he could have Spell Shrivel. But we haven't seen a single counterspell, have we? No, I'll keep up Spell Shrivel. Or I will completely disregard something. Mana! I think 23 lands might be a little thin, actually. But I'm not sure. What did the Garrus Cruise decks used to play? 24? I think more lands and 4 Treasure Cruises. Then you always have use for the lands. I'm missing land drops. It sucks. And now I have 8 cards, so now I have to play the Gurmag Angler. And this might be a serious mistake. Should I have discarded there? He has Disdainful Stroke set. And now he has an open goal because my counterspells are worthless. So maybe the good control play there is to just discard a Complete Disregard. But who wants to do that? Not hitting 5 is pretty critical here. He awakens it, right? No? Yeah, he does. And I discard. The Contradict seems super expensive. The Spell Shrivel. I need a Hunger. I can completely disregard him. So now I'm gonna keep up counterspell and completely disregard his creature at the end of his turn. Yeah, I'm taking the Dispel. Altar's Reap seems pretty hard to use. And Aven isn't very good either. I'll take a hit here. Well, he's gonna Altar's Reap his creature if I kill it here. That's a pretty nice target for... no, it isn't. Do I let him Altar's Reap here? I probably do. And I'll just ignore the Sultai Emissary. And I will counter the first Aven. Blisterpod. Leaving him with worthless 1/1s. Well, now I really want one of my delve creatures, the delve spells. Am I playing fast enough? Oh yes I am. I will cancel the Aven. Yeah, I'm getting beaten down by crap. And now I probably have to completely disregard an emissary at the end of his turn. Just to not take more damage. Wow. Well, plan is still to counter the Vulture's Haven. I should be able to produce a blocker. Where are my Jeskai Sages? They would be super sweet now. Or would they? They would just run into these guys. Taking 3 a turn. Well, he is down to the Aven that I will counter, but I only have 5 turns to live. I have to draw some business. But any business will win the game, pretty much. The Skyspawner. Well, I have to kill it. I can't take the damage from the creatures, so now his Aven will hit. And that's pretty bad for me. But he doesn't cast it. Oh yeah. I would hate it if he has a counterspell now. I have no interest in my graveyard, right? Nice. Well, it's just processor here. Okay, now I have a blocker. And some life. Here's Aven. I still feel somewhat safe, and that this game will go long. Completely disregard the Aven. Altar's Reap. Sweet doodles. I don't know what that means. Gotta play faster. I wish matches were 30 minutes so I could talk freely. Well, now we're in top decking mode. Dutiful Attendant is of course horrible for us. Yeah, Aven. Why does my deck not have Dutiful Attendant? I love that guy. But we are ripping our graveyard apart. So that's the reason, of course. He is returning another Aven. But we have kill spells for days. Here comes the Treasure Cruise. And now we're just getting out-carded! Because we have less. Wow. Black, black, black. Skyspawner. No, it's Spell Shrivel. And that's not very useful now. And I think many Standard Pauper matches come to this late game where Spell Shrivel is worthless. That's what I think. He's just outvaluing us so hard right now. Why do you take the blister pods over the Sultai Emissary? That I do not understand. I could actually have Spell Shrivel that. Sorry, guys! So I Spell Shrivel that instead. Which turned out to be better. He has 7 cards though, so he could have a Negate or something. But it worked! But I am in deep, deep trouble. Yes, my recursion is gone, and with... Oh, wow. I'll go for the Reave Soul on the Aven. And Disdainful Stroke will truly suck here. I still get 5 life. Okay, we're not putting back any creatures in his graveyard. That was a really bad mistake. But now he has 5 cards and we have 0. Jeskai Sage won't do anything. I'm taking the Disdainful Stroke, I guess. The other argument is for the Duress. Oh, just getting overrun here by the small guys. Oh, God, I hate this. The mid-range grind mirror, and I am the less grindy deck. That's rough. At least you are not going to Treasure Cruiser. It will not happen. I just had the USB disconnect sound on my computer. But it wasn't my microphone, in which case this recording would have been destroyed. Okay, come at me, Forli. Yeah, he didn't need encouragement to do that. It's just the Skyspawner though. And he's down to 3 cards. 2 cards. And here he is. It's Jeskai Sage. Not the matchup for him. Maybe I should board him out actually. And bring back my Skyspawners. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, that's the end of the Disdainful Strokes. And Treasure Cruise wins the day. Because I'm sure he runs 4. I would like some real card draw in my deck, like Reader Bones, but I assume that's too slow. Here they come. And of course I'm gonna let Jeskai Sage die here. So I block Blisterpod. I block that guy. Yep. I draw a card. Make it count. Incubator Drone. That feels like a rather weak card actually. Compared to Skyspawners. Of course I should have kept Skyspawner in. I was confused by the sideboarding advice. Sorry for being easily confused. But now the tokens are gonna overwhelm me. I'm well ahead on time though, so we'll play it out for what it's worth. It's not worth much. I live for 3 turns if he doesn't attack on the ground. And of course he does. And he has another cruise. Cruise on more cruises. It's like Muldrifter. Only better. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Boarding out. Okay, I'll take out the Incubator Drones, put in the Skyspawners. Fetid Imp. Mortuary Mire. Can I live? Block 1, block 1. No, I'm just dead here. Still gonna do it. Getting the processor. Yes. It's the first time I've ever done that. But of course it dooms me. Block. Block. Yeah, I'm just randomly blocking. Okay, let's not do that mistake again. In with the Skyspawners. Out with the Incubator Drones. They're not that many, are they? Out with the Jeskai Sages, because they will never get through. In with Anticipate Cancel. Hey! Do I want that? That's grindy as hell. Oh, no, I don't want it. I'm gonna abuse my graveyard so hard. Probably only bring that in when I sideboard out the delve card. No, why would I ever sideboard out the delve card? Well, denofbears, I hope you learned something from this. But that was your request. But yeah, I feel it is pretty hard to play this deck for the first time. Of course, that's the normal thing. And maybe that's what I kind of do decently enough. Play new decks. But I'll tell you, it's hard. Ask questions and force you to think through the reasoning. Yeah, I would love to have a discussion about this in the comments. I misread the bones, I'll tell you that much. I'm not impressed by Jeskai Sage, but I'm sure it has... I know you love the card then. So I'm sure it has its uses. Just one more mana and I'll be able to Skyspawn. And I think he isn't killing me quickly, so I'm gonna keep. He keeps. I get Swamp. And I have 6 F8. And now I play Duress. And then I will be screwed. No treasure cruise for you. Blisterpod, Dispel, Swamp, Blisterpod, Sultai Emissary. So no real threat. Just a lot of guys. Land, please. Well, that's the next best thing. Taking the Swamp. Playing it. It's Skyspawner time. We know he has Dispel now, right? Remember Dispel. Maybe we should have Dispel in the sideboard. Do we have Dispel in the sideboard? No, we don't. Probably because Duress is more efficient against counterspells. Am I right? Yeah, boarding out the Skyspawners. Where the hell did I get that from? Okay, now I don't want to trade my token for anything. So I'm gonna try to raise him here. Can I use the token for something good? Completely disregarding one of his creatures when he's tapped out will be sweet. But I probably need it for something bigger. Okay, I'm gonna completely disregard the Sultai Emissary here. He can still Bone Splinters it though. He needs to be tapped out completely. I can now get to 5 mana. Is there any use in that? He is not attacking. I was just kidding. Yeah, I should probably have sideboarded out both Reave Soul and Unholy Hunger. Because they don't do much in this matchup. Wow, no, I boarded in Unholy Hunger. What was I thinking? Disdainful Stroke, Complete Disregard. Am I gonna take 4 a turn? He kills me in 4 turns, I kill him in 4 turns. It's not like I am able to block anything. Maybe I have to go for the Complete Disregard here. Of course, he is gonna have Bone Splinters, Altar's Reap. No! Look at that! So we messed up his timetable. And now we can play Unholy Hunger. No. Unholy Hunger, Reave Soul, Disdainful Stroke. So, and we know Disdainful Stroke is not gonna work. I will just take 3 here. Now things are intense. He bone splinters the Eldrazi Skyspawner, and I can't do anything about that. But I can destroy the manifested creature. I'm gonna Unholy Hunger. Oh god. I can Reave Soul that. So I Unholy Hunger the manifested creature. And I untap. Processor. I don't want to trade here. But this is a golden chance to cast the Processor. I know he has this spell. Okay, let's trade. Skyspawners. $7.49. We trade. And here we go. And you get back Sultai Emissary, which is decent, of course. Okay, now I got to be aware of Treasure Cruise. And he only has 1 blue, so I'm gonna keep up Disdainful Stroke. And start beating down his entire force. He gets another Skyspawner, and that's of course gonna be a problem. Reave Soul the Aven. Yeah, I need to start beating down, but he's gonna have blockers all day. They do have an Unholy Hunger for his Skyspawner. I don't know. Do I need to beat through his... I think he will win the long game here. And I can't cast Unholy Hunger this turn. I'm gonna attack, kill the Blister Pod. And yeah, start working on his 1/1s. Now he has his second blue mana. No, he doesn't. Mortuary Mire kind of looked blue. Or should I just sit back and do nothing? Maybe I should. I do not know. The clock is on my side. So actually, after considering this carefully, I'm not going to attack here. But I'm getting overrun, much like last game. And what targets do I actually have for Disdainful Stroke? It's just Treasure Cruise. I made a mistake. I should have brought in Negate instead. I hate improvising sideboarding. I mess up like this. Not knowing his deck. Oh wow, that I can do nothing about. Bone Splinter's pretty good in that deck. And now he plays a Skyspawner. And I'm pretty much done for. I'm just gonna kill the Skyspawner while he cannot counter it. Oh, Altar's Reap. Nice one. I still think Altar's Reap has a very hard time competing with Reave Bones. But I might be wrong. And now I'm taking 6 a turn and I can't do anything about it. Well, I can anticipate. I'll do that at the end of his turn, missing a crucial land drop. But I do want to hit with this Contradict. That's not what this match is about, is it? Miss sideboarding. So, the Pauper Gauntlet starts on November 8th. And remember, you have to provide good sideboard plans, otherwise I will do things like this. Sorry, denofbears. Disdainful Stroke, not the best. What's the casting cost of this thing? Doesn't matter, right? I just contradict it. And it gets dispelled, of course. Well, gotta get rid of those things. Yeah, I'm doomed. Angler doesn't save me. Duress doesn't save me. It's just over. Well, I hope this was interesting. Let's have a look at the deck. Here's the deck list. As usual, I prefer this view because the sideboard is small enough to watch like this. If we do card view, everything just disappears. This is the deck list. Let me know what you think about the deck and help denofbears improving it. And for everyone that's participating in Gwyned's League, good luck! Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.